Once you've got your flooring in place, you can now bring in some furniture. If you want, you can draw your own furniture, obviously using the tools in Illustrator. However, we have saved some furniture files for you, so I'll show you how you can bring those in. It's really straightforward. The only thing that you need to be aware of is that the sizes may be a different proportion to the plan that you've drawn. So your teacher will show you where they are. All you need to do is choose one. I've tried to name them so that they're understandable, but you might want to just browse and have a look at them. So let's look at this one, that one, 4 chairs and a table. So you can select it, make sure that you click download, and it will download to an Illustrator file. You then need to open it and you'll have this dialog box. If you click original size, it may be that the furniture will be too big. So let's click scale to fit artboard and click OK. So here we've got the furniture that I downloaded from a website. At the moment, it has no fill. Now, it depends how they've been drawn, whether you can actually fill those in yourself. So let's just have a look at that. So I'll select one. And you can see at the moment there's no fill. So I'm going to fill that. You can choose a colour, whatever colour you like. And I'm going to make the stroke black. Let's see how that comes out. Okay, so there's the table and chairs. Now you might find that when you drag these onto your model, they're really big. So I would firstly just scale them down, hold down Shift, and then you should just be able to copy that and then paste that onto your document. Okay, now you can see that that is really big. Okay, so that's really big because you can see that the size of the door here, you imagine the size of a door, that's probably about 1 meter wide. So we've got very big tables and chairs. So we need to make sure that we scale these down. Make sure that you hold Shift, because if you don't hold Shift, you end up squashing the image, which you don't want to do. Okay, so let's just move that out of the way. So let's drag them by holding down Shift. And as I say, you're going to have to experiment with whether you can fill these or not. And then you can arrange them wherever you like on your plan. Probably the size-wise, we're looking at maybe about that size. If you want to get the sizes more accurate, what you can do is you could open the existing plan and you could pop these onto the existing plan just to check that the scale's right. Because on the existing plan, I don't know if you remember, there was already furniture there. So let me see if I've got an existing plan here. Okay. Okay, not that one. That one. Okay, so you can see there that you can see roughly what sort of size you need to be looking at. So if you wanted to, you could go to your plan and you could just copy and paste that. Ooh. So you could just copy and paste that onto the existing plan. And you could get approximately the right size. You can see that's a bit big at the moment. So hold down Shift, drag it in, and then get those the size that you want. Once you're happy, I would group that together if it's not already grouped together. You can just check that by going Object, Group, and then it will group everything together, and then you can just move it around. So let's have a look at that. So that size is probably a bit small. Let's make that bigger. Okay, that looks good. So now then I can copy this. And then I can just paste it if I want to back onto my plan. So Control C. Oh, actually, I might delete that from there. So Control X, and then go back to my plan, and Control V to paste it in. Okay, and then you can paste that wherever you want it to go. Now you'll see there, look, that actually we can't fill that part there. So you'll just have to experiment with looking at those vectors. Now, if you can't fill them, you can edit them yourself, but it's a bit time consuming, or you can just live with that and start to place the furniture where you'd like it to go. Obviously, once you've got the right size, you could just copy and paste them and arrange them wherever you like them. So that's one thing you can do in terms of furniture. The other thing is that you can actually draw your own shapes if you want to. Again, if you want to have the existing plan open to get the right sizes you can see that in the existing plan, it's quite simple, the shapes that we use. So it's circles, it's simple rectangles, which have been rounded. So if you want to do that, you can do that as well. So you can use some of the ones which we've saved for you, or add your own shapes onto the plan. I think the benefit of drawing your own shapes is you know that you can fill them in whatever colour. Because if you wanted to colour these in, it might be quite complex depending on how they're drawn. So let me just ungroup that and let's just have a look at that. Yeah, because you can see the reason that we can't fill these in is because the way that the designer drew this, they didn't draw a line here. So you could, if you wanted to, edit those shapes. And then it might be that if you edit those shapes, you could then fill that shape in. Let's see, it might not work. Let's see if you can see it. Let's drag across it. Let's have a look. No, it doesn't want to do that. It just, can you see how it just is filling these little parts here? That's because of the way that the designer has drawn that particular piece of furniture. Okay, so that's two ways that you can get the furniture onto there. So either using those pre-drawn furniture vectors, or as I say, just using your own shapes. Because what you could do is you could just take a shape. So you could just use the ellipse tool, draw a simple circle for a table. And for the chairs, you could use a rounded rectangle if you wanted to, or a regular rectangle. Just rounded to make up the chairs and the sofas. You could, if you wanted to, add some lines in there as well to form the handrests and that sort of thing. If you were doing sofas, you could draw lines to represent the cushions as well. So you could do something like this. So you could just take a line and you could just draw lines on here. To represent where the armrests might be. If you wanted to create those shapes yourself. Okay, so again, that's quite straightforward. So look, you could get a very simple sofa shape. just like that. Change the thickness of the lines if you wanted to. Maybe that's a little bit too thick. And if you wanted to, you could change the thickness of the lines around the outside as well. And arrange them so that's in proportion. You see that's not quite in the middle. So it's up to you whether you want to draw those yourself or whether you want to use the pre-made vectors that I've put there for you.